Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having a good day. And first of all, I want to thank you guys for choosing me as your tour guide. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Adelia Putri, and you can call me Adele. Okay, before we start our tour this time, I invite you to go to the restroom for 10 minutes, maybe to wash your hands or something, so that during our tour we will be both comfortable and not disturbed for some reason. Please. Okay, are you all ready? Come with me. Okay, before we start our tour, I want to explain you about the state city of Semarang. Semarang is located in Indonesia and the province of Central Java, which is led by the governor, Mr. Ganjar Pranowo. And Semarang is the capital city of Central Java, which is led by a mayor named Mr. Hendrar Prihadi. Talking about Semarang, Semarang is divided into several regions. There are West Semarang, East Semarang, North Semarang, and South Semarang. With this, you can imagine how many people are here. The population of Semarang is around 1.7 million people. The society of Semarang has a lot of uniqueness, which is related to the religion. Most of them embrace the Muslim religion, then Christian, Catholic, Hindu, and Buddhist. Because of the many areas, Semarang has many tourist destinations. For example, the place we're currently visiting is Lawang Sewu, which is located in Jalan Pemuda. Lawang Sewu comes from the Japanese language, which means 1,000 doors. But if we explore further, Lawang Sewu only has 928 doors. But how about the 72 doors? The 72 doors are still a mystery. As we can see, this building is a Dutch era. And the building looks so fancy, right? Lawang Sewu building used orange ceramic bricks that symbolize wealth and the highest caste. And one of the reasons why Lawang Sewu has so many doors is not for the air circulation, but it related to caste. It's because in the past they were very concerned about their image. Lawang Sewu is a historical building that was built during the Dutch colonial period in 1900 and witnessed by the event of the Day 5 battle in 1945 against the Japanese army. Surely you are not familiar with the awesomeness of the basement. It can be called that because that place was used as a place of torture by the Japanese army. The most frequently seen are the ghosts with the Dutch girl who commits suicide, as well as the appearance of the headless ghost. From the sighting incident, Lawang Sewu was made into a horror film in 2007. Lawang Sewu was designed by Professor Klinkhammer and Professor Owendak from Amsterdam, with the characteristic of curved elements, as we can see.
Now, look at this magnificent Lawang Sewu building. Now, Lawang Sewu being a historical tourist spot, and this is the most visited by both local and foreign tourists.
In the past, Lawang Sewu worked as a railway office, but after a few years, Lawang Sewu excised and changed its function into a museum or a tourist spot that we can see on the front page. There are a train, and inside the building there are several objects such as train, tickets, ticket printing machines, the driver uniforms, and the others. Well, surely you're wondering about the event of the 5-day battle that I talked about earlier. Well, in short, the Amka or train youth battle against the Japanese army lasted for 5 days from 15 to 19 October. And one of the causes of which was the escape of the famous Japanese prisoners. His name was used as the name of the hospital building, namely Dr. Karyadi. Amka was defeated in terms of weapons by the Japanese army because they only used sharpened bamboo and a lot of them died. But their body have been transferred to the Giri, Tunggalpam, the hero's grave, which was the Wilhelmina Plain area, which was used as a mystery grave for Amka, who died earlier. Now, from this historical background, Lawang Sewu is made into a historic heritage building that must be maintained by the government of the Republic of Indonesia. The construction of Lawang Sewu consists of 5 buildings designed by a different architect with Professor Owen Duck. The first building was built for C for ticket printing because he died. It was finally continued by Professor Clint Kemmer to build another building. If we look at this building like a train carriage, which has the meaning of being interconnected. This validated the communication of the Dutch at time. This large and mysterious building is not simply a deserted structure, but is an icon of history and heroes. On October 14, 1945, shortly after Indonesia declared her independence, the building became the scene of the bloody Battle of Semarang. The 5-day battle took place between AMKA or Angkatan Muda Kereta Api Railway Youth Force, as I told you before, against the Kampetai and Kidobutai, the Japanese military army, police and strike force. Many were tortured and executed during this battle. In 1950, the Tugu Muda Monument was built in remembrance of this fight for freedom and in honor of those who died in battle. Each year, a celebration is held around this monument in commemoration of the heroic 5-day struggle at Lawang Sewu. Lawang Sewu is a prominent historical landmark as well as a structure boasting great architectural beauty. Its main attraction and its tall stained glass window displaying the skill and artistry of the colonial times. The colored beams of the light which filtered through the window of the dimly lit room add to the already mysterious and some tense atmosphere of the building. And yeah, you can walk around in the open space and facilities such as bedroom and balconies overlooking the Tugu Muda monument. Due to the high number of deaths that took place in this site, many believe the building to be haunted. The building is open to the public for 24 hours a day. Should you want to go midnight ghost hunting, if you want it. Another common thing to do in Lawang Sewu is photography. Tourists can simply take photo either or outside or inside the building. Sometimes couples even conduct a pre-wedding photo session there. The structure is valuable enough as the background of photography. Alright, we're done with our tour today. Before that, I want to give you a recommendation for a famous and legendary food in Semarang. There are lumpia, which is located in Gang Lombok. Lumpia is like a spring rolls. It's fried fruit containing a bamboo roots, chicken, eggs, and shrimp that have a sweet and savory taste. usually eaten with pickles and chilies or eaten with a sweet thick sauce. And there's also nasi goreng bebek Pak Karmin. It's a fried rice, but it's unique because using a mixture of tripe or beef oval, which has a chewy texture, located at Jalan Pemuda. And then Leker Paimo is located in front of Loyola High School. There are two types of salty and sweet. It's like crepes, but smaller. Then there's also a famous beverage in Semarang that you must try. There are es puter conglik, which is located in Simpang 5. This is kind of ice cream with various flavors that you can add toppings according to your taste, such as durian or slice of white bread. And es pancuk Pak Yono, which is located at Jalan Sekayu. Uh, Pancake is inspired by the English word pancake, almost the same as puter conglik, both use ice cream, but the difference is that as pancake is served with jelly, white bread, and thin slice of pancake. You have to try the legendary food and beverage in Semarang. Well, our tour is over. Once again, thank you for choosing me as your guide. I hope we can meet again. Thank you.